D here with Girl Quest Comics, and a few weeks ago my local comic shop had a deal going about their dollar comics, and that led me to getting some single issues. Some I had read forever ago, but with it being, just dollar bin here and there, not really, a search and find specific titles. I didn't get complete sets, but I got close. So Superman Unchained, I have all the issues except for number 1, and me being a completionist, I started searching out and looking for issue number 1. There were a few others. I was mostly just kind of like, seeing what I could find, and that led me to Midtown Comics. And I've never ordered single issues from them before, and I just thought I'd try this out for fun. I also ordered some other stuff, and I think it's in this box. But yeah, I'm really excited to open this up and see what I got. So yeah, let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see the logo already. Let's see what's in there. Okay, so Superman Unchained, Director's Cut number 1. It was the whole reason I went down that rabbit hole to begin with, and I'm glad that now I have all the singles. I really enjoyed this story. Batman, Superman number 1 for the New 52. I do have the trades, but I just loved this cover. And Midtown Comics, I mean, I'm not paying $3.99 for all that. Like, these are, they were really good deals. So I also got number 1 of the New 52's Justice League. I then got 24 as well. I thought that it would look really cool side by side, and it does. I also got Justice League of America number 1 for the New 52, and then I didn't remember that I forgot completely and was so excited that they did all the states and even some other countries, I think, and they had Tennessee state flag, so I had to get that. And then I just randomly, while I was looking, came across this one, and I thought it looked really cool, so I added it in. And these are all some that I've read forever ago, and I got a really good deal on them. And then there were some new ones that I do mostly trades or omnis, but there were some deals going, and I thought I would try out Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton. I'm going to get the trade for this, but I wanted to read the first issue because my nephews loved Crypto, and I wanted to see if it was worth trying out for them to read with them. And then non-DC related, I've been on a bit of a break from Daredevil, but I came across Daredevil Cold Day in Hell and got all 3, and I cannot wait to read that. So yeah, this was my Midtown Comics online little haul. So this is my first experience with shopping for singles online, and Midtown Comics did not disappoint. Came in the mail pretty quick. I mean, they're all bagged and boarded, and not all of these, I mean, you might have noticed the letters showing their condition, and honestly, I think these are all in great condition. I mean, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just mostly like Justice League number 1 from the New 52. I remember I just got lucky in life and was living really close to comic shops, so Hastings was still around, so I was getting singles when these were coming out. So getting this was all about the memories because of the hype that was surrounding this. I used to have these singles. I passed them on since, and I just wanted to add this just to look at because I loved this era. I mean, I was arguing with friends all the time about how cool Aquaman was and showing them the panel where he brings the sharks out of the water to kill parademons, and I just love the memories that came with this issue alone. So yeah, I'm glad I got that. I love the New 52's Justice League. It was my era of collecting singles, so I'm always going to have a soft spot for that. Really glad to include Superman Unchained. I loved this story as well from the New 52. Justice League, Scott Snyder's Batman, and the All-Star Western are probably the top ones of the New 52 era for me. I mean, those stories I'm still reading and thinking about. So, but then there's Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton. I actually tried to get this in store physically at the nearest comic shop, and they didn't have any issues. Not back, not new, like nothing. So that was one thing I used Midtown Comics for online, and I'm glad because I wanted to read this. I wanted to get this to share with my nephews originally, and so I'm glad now that I can read this, and if it's, good enough for me to read to them, then I will. So I can't wait to read this. I can't wait to read these Daredevil issues. I just so happened to hear about this, but because I don't do singles, I thought I'd wait. But then I seen 3 issues. That's not too bad. So I'm excited for this. Midtown Comics. It was cool. It was cool. I'm glad for the experience. I might try it out again. And if you've read these, any of these, old, new, I'd love to hear from you what you think about it, especially Daredevil and Crypto. I mean, those are the newest ones. I'd love to know what people think about those because I'm just now about to read them. But did you like New 52 Justice League, Superman Unchained? I mean, have you shopped with Midtown Comics before? I'd love to hear whatever you think. But either way, thanks for hanging out. This is D with Real Quest Comics.